Hi everybody, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today we're going to talk about Soma Gold because there is a pretty significant news release today. We're down 10% apparently, but of course the whole gold miner market is down almost 5%, so some of that is coming from there. But this is the most important news. We got a resignation of the CEO. So typically that would be bad news. I agree with that. But of course, apparently this is a temporary resignation, um, as you can see here, for personal matters. Now he will be probably back in a few months then, and the whole operation will continue. So is this actually a problem for the operation? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Is this going to affect the operations? I don't think so. It will affect maybe the brand name. It will affect the share price. People don't want to buy when there is no CEO and all of that. But actually, fundamentally, there's no change at all. Production is still going to make new all-time highs this year. We still have the same team. Gold is still going to go up and the costs are still going to go down. So this is actually a nice buying opportunity for me. And when you look at the 5-year chart, the price is now almost the same as 3 years ago. 0.45, 0.5. So do you think this company is the same as 3 years ago? I don't think so. And we will look at that with this new presentation that came out today. So production is still going to go up to 100,000 in a few years from now. And this year we will go to a run rate of 45,000 by the second half of this year. And there was a nice chart here, this one. So this is still going to happen. A few years ago we were at 20,000. This year we will be at 47,000. So there is a fundamental change in this operation. Same here. You can see here the production from 20,000 going to 50,000. And the costs will be going lower. I think they outlined that here. So costs, let's see. Probably here are still going to drop to 1,100 from the current 1,300 once they put El Limon and the fix on the El Bagre mill. It's still going to 1,100 and still going to 50,000 production, as you could see here, in a few years from now. Okay, so this operation is not the same as 3 years ago, yet the share price is trading as if we are still in 2021. So that's very odd. I think this is a massive buying opportunity at current prices. And let's see, 4 times EBITDA. We are currently here. And the upside is immense now, immense. Okay, CEOs come and go, so does this affect the operation? I don't think so. Tasks can be delegated to other people. Currently, actually, we have resources also around 400, 500,000. I believe they will be increasing that to around 700,000 by next year. And this will keep on increasing. So about those resources, they did do some acquisitions. So that's why they are now at 500,000. This is how they are ramping up. Nechi, they will drill that. This is actually the news here, 210 tons per day. I haven't read that yet. So this will provide almost half of the production in 2026. This is the Aurora mine, they call it Machuca. They are drilling right now here, so that's also going to bring in new resources. El Bagre, ramping up the tonnage. And El Limon, which is coming online in Q2. So that's going to bring in more production. And this is actually also very interesting. This is the production drilling at Cordero, and they're mining here, but as you can see here, there are some intercepts outside of this mine with pretty good grades at 18 grams per ton gold, 1 meters. So they will need to drill more of that. New resource estimates will come in next year in Q1. So they are aiming to add like 200,000 ounces. Let's see if they can do that. And also drilling at Aurora currently. So they are now drilling at this moment in time already. So yeah, a little bit of a setback around the CEO, but I don't think this is a good reason to sell everything. Actually, it's a buying opportunity at current prices. Let's look at the valuations then. Still have my valuation sheet. So currently at 85 million enterprise value, fully diluted. And production is going to increase like this. Costs still at 1,100. Gold, yeah, currently it's at 2030. Still think that it will go to 2,100 and then 200, but those are estimates. Debt is being repaid, so they are still paying off debt each month, around 400,000, I think, per month. So that debt will come off at some point, and interest payments will go to zero at some point as debt gets repaid. And we do have EV to free cash flow around 2 to 2.5. That's forward, okay? At 47,000 production. And this 47,000 should come online in April, May, when we reach full capacity at 650 tons per day. So we should see the 2.5 EV to free cash flow. This is pretty cheap. I mean, 2.5 is really cheap. And you can see how the cash flows come in like this. And this is not the end. I think they will be able to increase production even more when they expand their two mills, El Limon and El Bagre, to 1,400 tons per day. So we could reach this level somewhere in 2027, 8, and then there's more upside. Okay, so what do we do at this point? We just keep buying more at the current level. As long as it stays at 0.54, this is a massive buying opportunity, because this operation is not the same as 3 years ago. Absolutely not. Production is much higher, costs are much better controlled, they have more resources as well, and gold is much higher. And you can see that here, EV to free cash flow is going to go to 1 at some point if they do what they say and go to 50,000 and expand more. Okay, and that expansion only has a capital cost of 6 million. That's nothing. So that's the situation right now. Some setback for the company, but I don't think fundamentally there is something wrong with this company. I think this will recover at some point as we hit all-time highs in production and lower costs. So that's what I think. This will probably bounce by the end of the year. That's my estimate. And I'll see you in the next video.